All right. Yes. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Lukmaan IAS. We are having DTRS session, Daily Takkar Rapid Series. This is class 98 of this lecture series, and we have, let's say, started this new lecture series immediately after Prelims 2023. Before that, also we had this continuous lecture series for Prelims 2023. Now, thereafter, immediately we shifted for Prelims 2024, and this is class 98. So, this is very helpful for prelims examination, especially the students are reading current affairs continuously, but they are not able to understand how to attempt the questions that can be asked on the current affairs that they are reading. So daily 10 MCQs, and we are compiling all these monthly MCQs into a 200 MCQ booklet that is available at Lukmaan IAS portal. So you can download that, and later you can revise from that as you are revising monthly magazines also. So today's lead topic is Tropical Deep Sea Neutrino Telescope, TRIDENT. Yes, it was in news, so we'll discuss that. But one small announcement, today itself, Geography module for GS Foundation batch has started. So you can think of joining the foundation batch at Lukmaan IAS. Also, module-wise admissions are also open for this particular batch. Today we had open session also. Tomorrow also we have open session. You can come and attend in offline as well as online manner and try to see and take informed decision. If you like, you can join geography module. If you feel that aapka weak hai geography subject and you need to work on this subject, so it is going to be very helpful and enriching experience. So some features we have mentioned here, and you can later on think about this. Also you can watch today's session if you feel कि कैसे होना चाहिए आपका geography का preparation, क्या इस तरीके से हो सकता है. Thereafter you can think of joining this. But again I am telling you that 40 sessions for geography module, complete geography for prelims and mains, आपका पूरा तैयार हो जाएगा with notes. ठीक है, answer writing practice and notes. Okay, so let's discuss today's quotation by Socrates. These quotations are helping us to brainstorm for mains examination, essay and ethics paper. The greatest way to live with honor in this world is to be what we pretend to be. Very unique quotation, and yes, in a simplistic manner it is conveying the message. Greatest way to live with honor. Live with honor. Yes, honor is very important. We can say value. A person always try to protect honor, live a life that is full of honor. And when we see compromise in honor due to various factors, this can be, we can say, breach of trust. ठीक है. or immoral, unethical conduct, acts, or we can say that inhuman actions, lack of human values. So honor can be, we can say, जैसे हम देखते हैं जनरली honor is linked to armed force personnel. ठीक है, honor, living life with honor, उनको ज़्यादा हम बोल सकते हैं कि ये value attached है. So all these things can lead to loss of honor. ठीक है, the greatest way to live with honor in this world is to be what we pretend to be. What we pretend to be generally in our life. ये तो आपको सबको पता है. We pretend to be good. Right? We pretend to be good person. We pretend to be ethical person, compassionate, empathetic. We tend to be let's say honest person. We tend to be trustworthy. Pretend to be trustworthy. ये सब है ना पॉजिटिव चीजें. हम सबके साथ अच्छा बनने की कोशिश करते हैं, राइट? वी प्रिटेंड टू बी. सो व्हाट ही इज सेइंग दैट वी इज टू बी व्हाट वी प्रिटेंड टू बी. दैट मीन्स ये हम प्रिटेंड करते हैं, मे बी ऐसे हम एक्चुअल में नहीं हो. मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम दिस हैपेंस, नॉट रियलिटी. सो जनरली वी फॉलो डबल स्टैंडर्ड्स. Duality of standards, double standards in human behavior. This is what we observe in human life. Yes, good evening Vijay, right? So online students, good evening everyone. Double standards. Now this shows the difference, or we can say dichotomy, or we can say that lack of coherence between thoughts and actions, thoughts and words. ठीक है, हम कुछ और pretend करते हैं but अंदर से कुछ और ही होता है. So Socrates in a simple way is saying that the greatest way to live with honor is in the world is to be what, मतलब ये होना actual में, सिर्फ pretend नहीं करना. So to be trustworthy, to be honest, to be ethical, to be a good person, strong character, good character. So ये होगा तो अपने आप we can say honor will be there. Honor will be there. ठीक है, a very simple understanding. But yes, you can give some examples from society how people pretend to be we can say good, but they are not actually having good thoughts. They are cunning, they are having jealousy, envious, and we can say that hate inside, but मुंह पे बहुत ही अच्छे मीठे मीठे शब्द होते हैं जब बात करते हैं तो. So we see such kind of behavior and this is not good. ठीक है, ultimately that will be let's say exposed in life and तब honor नहीं रहेगा. ठीक है, और जो भी उन्होंने बनाया हुआ रहता है वो इमेज सब टूट जाता है. Right? Okay, so these are today's topics. Let's discuss them and solve these MCQs one by one. What about this one? TRIDENT. Yes, this particular telescope, Neutrino telescope, is deep sea telescope to detect neutrinos and study them. Okay, so it is world's largest and most advanced neutrino telescope under construction in Indian Ocean. It is not under construction in Indian Ocean, rather it is in South China Sea. In South China Sea, it is being constructed by China at the depth of 3,500 kilometers. In South China Sea, it is being constructed. So it is incorrect. Second, its significance, it will help us to understand origin and evolution of universe. That is true. So second statement is correct here. Such kind of question can be asked. Neutrinos पे पहले question आ चुका है past में. ठीक है. So we can expect such questions. Fine. Yes, there was this article talking about quantum algorithm and classical algorithm. उनमें difference क्या होता है उस तरीके से. All these are examples of quantum algorithm. ठीक है. Shor's, Lagrange's, Jotsa. So we need not to understand in detail about how these algorithms work, but try to understand the term based questions generally are very simple. Just you need to know about it is related to quantum algorithm. ठीक है. Now what is difference between classical algorithm and quantum? Classical algorithms are like generally using the binary aspect of 0 1, like whatever the algorithm that we build using C++ languages जो है उसपे हम जो algorithm build करते हैं, कोई भी programming language जो होती है, so it is using the binary thing, no? So we can say that that is classical. But quantum algorithm, it is using superposition of 0 and 1, or we can say binary aspect, two positions. So simultaneously they are in a state of 0 as well as 1. So quantum algorithm is using that. So we can say that C is the correct answer here. Okay, fine. Okay, so for Rabi crops, MSP, minimum support price, has been announced by central government. That's why it is in news. Crop based questions in past UPSC has asked question related to Rabi and Kharif crops. So cotton, barley, rice, safflower and groundnut. So here barley and safflower, these are we can say Rabi crops. Remaining are cotton, rice and groundnut, they are actually Kharif crops. Okay, so only two, that is A is the correct answer. The other like wheat, gram, okay, so they are also Rabi crops. They are also Rabi crops. ठीक है. What about this one? Okay, so lymphatic filariasis or elephantiasis जिसको हम बोलते हैं, ठीक है. So lymphatic filariasis is caused by a kind of roundworms parasite. It is caused by roundworms. Remember this, ठीक है. So it is a disease transmitted by a mosquito that transmit malaria. That is true. Okay, so this parasite is transmitted through mosquito bites. This is correct statement. Sexual transmission of lymphatic filariasis is possible. Now this is incorrect. It is not possible. It is not mode of transmission. Okay, mosquito bites is the mode of transmission. Okay, yes Vijay. So we can say that it is incorrect. So A is the correct answer. Okay, lymphatic filariasis. Remember this, roundworms. Okay. Neglected tropical disease है ये एक, ठीक है. Now, what about this one? MQ-9B. Yes, it is a kind of advanced unmanned air vehicle. Now, recently, Defense Ministry has, we can say, cleared the procurement of this MQ-9B for Indian Air Force. So that's why it is in news. It is basically unmanned aerial vehicle developed by General Atomics Aeronautical Systems, UAV. Okay, so C is the correct answer. Fine. See, why we are covering this? Because in this year mains examination, internal security part, GS3, they asked about unmanned air vehicles. So it is area of focus. Area of focus. That's why. Okay. See, malaria mosquito is a carrier. ठीक है, पैरासाइट को वो लेके जाना वो होता है जिसको हम बोल रहे हैं कैरियर. ठीक है, जस्ट लेट मी कंफर्म दिस. Yes, lymphatic filariasis is transmitted by different types of mosquitoes. For example, Culex mosquito or Anopheles mosquito or Aedes mosquito. ठीक है, Anopheles mosquito are mosquito that spread malaria. ठीक है, so yes, we can say that that is true. Okay, now next. Yes, this is important. Okay, Child Marriage Act 2006. This is under consideration. It is going to be we can say amended in future, near future. So expert panel बिठाया गया है इसके ऊपर to increase the marriage age of let's say girls in India from 18 to 21. So it has not been passed yet. The minimum age of marriage for females has been increased from 18 to 21 years. Not correct. Okay, it is still 18 years. It has not been passed yet. Age of attaining majority is 18 years under Majority Act. This is true. This particular fact is true. The time period for filing petition to annul the child marriage have been increased to 5 years, that is 23 years. So you should know that that particular bill which seeks to increase this 18 years to 21 years marriageable age also seeks to increase the present 2 years time period that is given to file the petition to annul the child marriage. That means 18 years जो एज है अभी चाइल्ड मैरिज का, तो उसके बाद शादी होने के बाद 2 साल तक टाइम पीरियड दिया जाता है. एट मैक्स वी कैन से 20 years तक दे कैन फाइल द वी कैन से एनल petition to annul the child marriage. This time period is going to be increased further 3 years. तो ये 23 years होगा अगर ये बिल पास होगा तो. दिस हैज नॉट बीन येट पास, तो इंक्रीज बोला हुआ है. So this is incorrect. This is correct and this is incorrect. So only one, that is A, is the correct answer. Yes, female Anopheles and Culex mosquitoes are different. That is true. Okay, that is true. दोनों अलग अलग है. ठीक है, और दोनों कैरी करते हैं ये. पार्लियामेंट्री पैनल एग्जामिनिंग बिल, उनका टेन्योर बढ़ाया गया है. National Human Rights Commission, NHRC. Okay, so about NHRC you should know it is a statutory body. Okay, NHRC Act जो है 1990s में पास किया गया था. Immediately after that provisions, statutory body was established. It enjoys the powers of civil court. This is true. It consists of 8 members. Now this is not true. You should know it is having chairman plus 5 permanent members plus 7, we can say that ex officio members. ठीक है, तो 8 is incorrect fact. It will have its own nucleus of it investigating staff and can seek assistance of central and state investigative. तो ये जो है ये उनका खुद का इन्वेस्टिगेशन स्टाफ नहीं होता है. दिस इज इनकरेक्ट. Okay, this is incorrect. First one is correct. It cannot inquire into any matter after 1 year from the date of alleged human rights violation. This is true, and this is also one of the limitation or criticism. Okay, so 2 statements are correct. B is the correct answer. How these chairman and members are elected? Appointed. Basically, they are appointed by after let's say screening by a committee, 6-member committee. So PM is chairman of this committee. Okay, remember this, just revise that from M. Laxmikant, all the details of this NHRC. And yes, 3-year tenure hota hai, maximum 70 years. Okay. Fine. Now, India Hydrogen Alliance. Okay, India Hydrogen Alliance, this alliance was launched in 2021. As we can say industry-led alliance with support of government of India, industry-led alliance to promote more and more, we can say, hydrogen development of hydrogen economy in India. This is true. Alliance work is helping create commercialization of hydrogen technologies and system. This is true. So we can say both 1 and 2. Industry-led hai ye. This alliance is not intergovernmental alliance. Remember this. ठीक है? Yes. Good evening, Gauri. So, in past, UPSC has asked questions related to some international organizations working in terms of clean technologies or environment protection. So, this can be also asked, as it is, we can say India-led alliance, but it is industry-led alliance. Okay, C is the correct answer. Fish disease. So, tilapia parvovirus. Okay, tilapia parvovirus. This has been reported in Tamil Nadu for the first time now. Okay. Now, India is the third country. India is the third country to report occurrence of this particular virus, and tilapia is very important fish species, freshwater species. Okay, and it is fished on large scale, and this particular virus is killing this particular fish species. That's why it is a concern. Freshwater fish species है. First one is incorrect. Second country बोला गया है, ये third country है. It is native of China बोला गया है. Again, Africa. Native of Africa, not China. Okay, so this is incorrect. Only one statement is correct regarding this. Okay, कोई भी एक मेजर कंसर्न जब होता है कोई भी सेक्टर का, तो वो आपको याद रखना है. इट बिकम्स इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर अस. ठीक है. नाउ दिस इज ऑल्सो इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज दैट इज द फर्स्ट सच थेरेपी, CAR T therapy, that has received we can say approval from Drug Standards Control Organization. So this is correct. Chimeric antigen receptor T cell therapy. Now, uniqueness of this therapy is that we know T cells as a part of WPCs. These T cells are, we can say, part of defense mechanism. Okay, and memory T cells remembers, we can say, whatever the genetic information they are having in past, whatever the antigens they are, let's say, entering into the body. So how the body can fight against those antigens, so that memory is kept. So in this particular technology, what they are doing is they are taking out some T cells from the cancer patient, and then they are modifying genetically. And thereafter they are injecting them into the cancer patient, so that more effective, let's say, attack on cancer cells by these T cells can be done. So basically it is improving the immune system of cancer patients. So it is used for treating relapsed refractory B cell lymphoma and leukemia. तो रिलैप्स मतलब क्या, एक बार ट्रीट हो चुका है और फिर से आ रहा है वापस से. जनरली मेमोरी टी सेल्स वर्क इन दिस काइंड ऑफ डिसीजेस, है ना. सो बोथ स्टेटमेंट्स आर करेक्ट हियर. दिस इज गुड डेवलपमेंट. ओके, fine. So these are today's 10 MCQs. Any question related to them? Okay, fine. Let us stop then.